Let's go a little bit closer. Okay, cool. Hey everybody, welcome back. Oh shoot, where are my headphones? Wait, Loki, I'm gonna be back in a second. That. One second. All right. Have my headphones, and we're gonna get started. Hey, thanks for joining. Sorry, I should have got this ready before. 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Hopefully it gave people time to join. Yes, sorry about that. My dog started freaking out. I'm just gonna get music going, and then we're gonna get started on this look. I want to do like a classic pop art type of face. It's really classic, like it's been done a million times, but I think it's always kind of cool looking. So we're gonna give it a try. I'm just gonna take some moisturizer because I want the base to be like not too crazy. Like I just want it to look a little bit more natural today. So the skin is going to be moisturized. Okay. And this video may be a little bit scattered because I may have to go to my dogs later, but let's hope it's all good. So I'm just going to let that sink in for a second, pick the music up today, and take a sip of my tea maybe. It's been like heavily microwaved because I let it go cold, so it's always a little bit weird after that. But I made like a butter and jam tea. It's always really nice. Yeah. Good. How are you? Thanks for joining. I'm just letting my moisturizer sink in, and we're going to get started. I'm going to put this in a place I can reach. Come back for her. Okay, so it's sunk in enough. Like, it's not perfect, but it's good enough. I'm actually gonna take my Sunset Makeup White Foundation today, and the concealer and the powder. We're going for all three today. I'm trying to, like, I'm almost out, you can see. So I'm really trying to just get through September and October somehow, but I don't know if it's possible. We'll see. It would be nice, but I don't know. I threw all my stuff in a bag, so that's why it's kind of weird. But yeah. And the inspo for this pop art look, honestly, is I had like an art teacher in grade, like, I don't know, 9? No, maybe like 7 or 8. And they did a pop art look for Halloween. I was like, man, that does look cool. And I've always wanted to try. So this is the year. Hey, thanks for joining. Appreciate it. We're just starting with like a white base. And again, this is the Sunset Makeup White Foundation. This is my second bottle. I generally like this foundation a lot. Very easy to use. And it does feel like a foundation versus a face paint, which is very nice for texture stuff. So I'm doing like pop art. I don't know if you've ever seen that makeup before, like the pop art kind of Halloween-y look. So I'm just getting that white base down, and then I'm going to go in with like dots for contour and things. Kind of like comic booky. I don't know. I'm adding E to the end of everything right now, but yeah. Okay, yay. Well, if you have any suggestions, let me know. I love taking look suggestions. Although I have like forgotten half my makeup, so I'm a little limited now. But I think we're still turning out okay looks the last few days, so it's okay. And then weirdly, one of my videos went like, for my consideration of viral, which was really exciting. Because usually I am not getting all that. So that was also fun the other day. And it's always my least effort videos that do well, which is always funny. But I'm just glad some of them do well. Just getting the base going, you can really see the flesh tones. And I have my brows shaved for September, October because I'm going to do a lot of looks and I don't want to pull out my brow hair every time because I like a covered brow. And I think the shaved brow look is just kind of fun. I've always been on the funkier side of things, so honestly, it doesn't even seem that extreme to me, but my mom obviously thinks quite differently. But obviously she doesn't really care, but she's also like, girl, what are you doing? But it's okay. And then you always have to get like the flesh tone under your nose. It like looks weird, but yeah, it's just obvious if you don't really get into it there. Thank you. No worries. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. I'm from Canada. Yeah. And in November, it's the like 6-year anniversary of my YouTube thing, I think. But, which is kind of fun. But yeah, I'm just kind of building the base up, and you really want to get in that forehead. Like I have a giant forehead, so you really gotta like get into the hairline with it. Which is also, I want to really put the time and energy into doing like a really good Megamind thing this year because that was my nickname as a kid. I just think it would be funny. It's kind of already been done a lot, but again, it's just kind of one of those like funny, iconic ones. So I don't know. And I have the boots, so kind of feels right. I'm just gonna put a little bit more over here. It's a little fleshy tone still. Why do I keep adding E? That is so annoying. Okay. And I am gonna look at a mirror because that camera is, it's okay. But I do want this to be on the brighter side. Definitely needs another layer. Looks okay. Actually, let me go in with concealer first. And maybe that will do enough brightening. Or else we are going to go in with another layer. Although I've had a little bit, I like this concealer, but sometimes it does lift the product a little bit if you go in too late with another coat. So I'm just going to broad sweeps because my brows are already coming back in. I'm not sure I know what you mean, but there's obviously a lot of people in Canada. But yeah. Oh yeah, Canada has a lot of like just immigration in general, of course. Definitely. When I should probably be clear because we're in, that I'm very pro immigration and borders are made up and all of that. And Canada itself is like a settler colonial state. So, yeah, I don't know, just to make my perspective on that clear as well. Because there's definitely a lot of anti-immigration hate right now in general, especially against Indian people in Canada right now. But, yeah. So I hope that's not what I hope you meant that in a normal, nice way and not a anti-immigration way, because you can find another page. Okay. I like that base. It's not perfect, but we are going to be doing a lot of layering, so I think it will be okay. And that's kind of the motto of my page is like, it doesn't really have to be perfect. It will still look good. And not many people are going to be like zoomed in like that. Hold on, I got a little notification. I'm like one of those people, if a video does well, I stalk the engagement. I feel like it's just natural too, like it's exciting. Maybe I'm wrong for that, but yeah, like one of my videos is reaching like, I bet you by the end of the day it may be at like 300,000 views, which like genuinely for me is like insanity. Like when I get 1,000 views on my video, I'm like, all right, we're doing good. So anyways, it would just be pretty awesome. But yeah. Anyways, and then I'm getting so many comments, not so many comments, just one person, so it probably doesn't even really matter. But they keep saying the makeup wipe video is like, I'm not crediting someone, and I'm like, I don't know how else to say it, but like, it's not an original thing. Like, I credit when I take direct inspiration from somebody, but it's almost like doing a skull look. Like, it's like there's no original, like, credit. You know what I mean? Like, it's just something people do. But I do appreciate wanting people to credit artists. But yeah, I don't think they were quite understanding that, like, keeping the look is like, I don't know what the word is. Like, I don't know. It's not necessarily super unique. Like clowns, they used to like copyright their looks and like save the mug, if that makes sense. So I don't know. I don't really get that comment, but maybe I'm off. I'm always open to people's perspective about that. Huh. Just setting with powder. Anyways, that's my little tea. But that always happens when like a video does well. It's like you'll get a few of those comments, and it's just like, it just is what it is. But I don't know. I think it's just because I care so much about crediting artists. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's like I don't even know the person that they're talking about. So it's kind of, I don't get it, but okay. And you could wait to powder because I'm going to go in with creams, but yesterday they were kind of mixing in with each other, so I'm going to see if powdering first helps with that. If not, I will let you guys know and don't do it this way. We're learning together. So I'm going to put those aside for now. We'll probably go back in with the powder later. But yeah, I am going to take, I'm trying to enter this makeup contest this year for Halloween, and it starts in September because like you want it to build for October, you know what I mean? So yesterday I did a skeleton look, and today I'm doing the pop art look. So if anyone has any other Halloween suggestions, very open. Megamind is going to be on the list. Probably saving her for October though, because I want that one to be like very memey. And people aren't ready for that in September yet, I don't think. But anyways, and now I'm just going to try to find like a circle end of my brush, or like a, I'm not good at making things symmetrical, so I'm going to use like something like this as like a stamp to help me. And I recommend people doing it like, who cares if you don't do it like by hand the whole way. And I might use this one as like a smaller circle. I don't know. But I am going to look at inspo pictures today for the look, like from actual, or am I? You know what, maybe I'll just look at pop art in general and see if we need a makeup inspo. Because sometimes you just do. It's just helpful. But yeah, anyways. So if anyone has any questions, comments, or anything, feel free. I'm just looking for pop art. Because then it's like, oh, well, can you not do like pop art without crediting everyone who did pop art? Like, I don't know. To a certain point, it's just you can make something your own as well. Anyways, I'm just down that rabbit hole right now. Ooh, I could have done the red one, but I think I want to do like black and white pop art skin. Let's see. I wish I was able to like pull it up on the screen at the same time, but let's see what people on the internet have done. I might try to use the basics of someone else's look, which of course I would then credit. Just saying. But you know what? I'm not seeing any inspo that I'm kind of living for right now. Because I know people do the red dots as a bit more classic, but I'm also like, I guess I have this red here, but let me go back to just like regular pop art. I know like the teardrop is like pretty iconic. So maybe I'll do like that type of look. Pop art, teardrop. Let's see what we get. I don't want no AI. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for. I don't know if I have like the right blue though. I guess we can just use. See, I kind of screwed myself because I don't have all my stuff here right now. I do have this purple. We could try to use purple instead of blue, and maybe it will look like similar enough. I think that's gonna be the best path forward. And maybe I will do the red skin because it looks like the red dots for skin, because it does look like but people use black dots too. I don't know. Maybe I'll just try with the black dots because that was my original idea, and then we'll just see what we think. But it is helpful to have multiple sizes, so I'm going to try to find like a middle ground of these two. If I can. No, this one's just. Okay, I'm going to be using. Maybe actually this one may be a little bit too big. Yeah, so I'm going to use the end of this brush, and I may go in with like a really tiny one at the end, but we'll see what we feel. I think I'm just going to do like my regular contouring. Like I'm not going to do a super inspo pick today. Just because it should be gradient, it should be relatively straightforward. I'm going to say that now and regret it, but let's see what we can do. I also don't know if like this technique is going to work, but I'm hoping it's just like close enough to symmetrical that you can just kind of shape it out on your own. So I'm going to get a mirror and I'm going to start with the contour. Hi, thanks for joining. We're just really starting with the pop art look. I'm going to put like a dot here, here, like here. Just for like, I'm just starting with the thickest dots and then we'll move like smaller and smaller and it will slowly like start to come together, I hope. We'll see though, we'll definitely see. I've never done this look before. Hey, thanks for joining. We're just starting on really getting into this look. Good, how are you? And I'll put one like in the hairline here. Just so we slowly start to build some shape. Concealer. I'm not sure I understand, but I am doing some major. Obviously, I went in with white foundation and white concealer, so we are going quite thick with it. I'm just kind of building the jawline. Thank you. Yeah, feel free. I always like suggestions. Don't always take them, but I usually do. Or I try to at least. I'm just starting with these big dots and we'll move to the smaller dots. Thanks for joining. I'll definitely have to go in and like fix up the dots. Sorry, I cannot. I don't know. Gothic? Well, I usually wear. Ooh, that was a little high to be honest. Oops. Yeah, I don't know. When I do gothic stuff, I usually wear like flowy skirts, so I don't know if I'm the right person for that necessarily. But yeah, I think black outfit is cute. But yeah, I think it's also like if it's like true goth, you can kind of just wear whatever you want. Just have it on like the whimsical-y, not necessarily whimsical, but just yeah, you know what you need to do. Like just a few around my temple, just to kind of carry it up the face. Yeah, sorry, I know that's not that helpful, but I don't know. It just depends. Like there's so many different goth styles. You can really do your thing with it. Okay, I'm gonna pause on the big circles because I'm a little scared they're a little too aggressive. They're also not perfect, but again, it's just more like the shape. I also wish I tied my hair up for this look. but that's also okay. Okay. I'm gonna go with like the medium sized brush or circle part. And we're gonna start, well, I want to fill that in, but I am going to start just getting more dots on. We will kind of fill them in better later. I don't know about these dots. Like, I know I still need to like fill them in properly, but it's a little. Okay. I'm gonna go with the mini one. Just starting to get the dots on. I don't know like how much of the face I need to cover to get the effect. Guess we'll find out. And I know it's also like kind of painted on, so I'm gonna just take, I think this little brush, we'll see what it does. I think that's kind of cute. All right. I think we're starting to make progress. I am going to do maybe blush first. Hey, thanks for joining. Choices to make. I definitely need to like go a little bit more where there's shadow because I think the skin is a little bit not dotted enough. Let me know what you think. Something like that, maybe. I think you're asking. Hi, I'm good. How are you? Sorry. Good. Make it a little less linear. I think these dots down here were just like a little bit too thick. Where the hell? But it is what it is. Oh, thank you. I'm never sure of the look, but I appreciate the confidence. Okay, and now I'm just gonna take a white although I do want to transition to using cloths because I think it will be better for the environment, just to put that out there. But I need to get one that's like a stainy one. Anyways, so I think I'm gonna do lips just because I'm like, I need to think about the face. Or I'm gonna do like blush and lips because I want to think about the face a bit more. But I'm just gonna go in the back of the brush on this little tiny one. Or maybe I should do a little bit of this thicker one first just to see. I want a little bit of variation when I do it. So I'm just going to take the black off. Get a little bit of that red on. Just to start. Something like that. And then we'll take the more tiny one. And this honestly fills it in quite easily. We can also make smaller dots as well. If you just kind of visualize where you usually do your makeup, you can just kind of copy that. What do we think about that placement? I think it's kind of cool. I don't know if it's giving pop art though. I'm also not making them like identically symmetrical. It's just like the same vibe. If that makes any sense. Hi, thanks for joining. And I'm also going to throw that super lightly around the nose here. Because there's always a little blush on the nose. Then I'm going to have this red go like a little bit further in than what we did with the black contour shade. And I might even put like a few odd dots over there just to carry the blush up the face. It's not really anything like crazy. Oh, my bad. Pull up another picture of what the hell pop art even looks like because I always forget the reference. I said I would do lips, but I think I'm going to come back to them because I want to think about it a bit more. I don't know. It's definitely like the face needs a little bit more dots, maybe. Not like a specific reference. I'm just like kind of scrolling through like different pop. Why is it not popping up pop art now? Just random pop art like images, and then just getting the vibe of what it should look like, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I don't know. Also realized I want to do a line on my jawline. That's why it's also looking a bit rugged. This is supposed to be kind of the look. Like it's supposed to be just a bunch of dots making up a face. But right now I don't quite have it down. Like it's not quite giving face yet. So I'm just going to kind of keep adjusting it till I can get it there, I guess. I'm also going to fill in the black dots more. It may also be part of why it's not really working. So give it a little bit more attention quickly. But I think I also just need to add more. For the base, I use the Sunset Makeup foundation, concealer, and powder. And then now I'm doing, I don't even know how to say it, Mayron. It's like a lot of people use it for Halloween, like cream pack. Yeah. And then I like set it all down with powder. Yep. But I think it will be helpful if all the dots are filled in right. So I'm going to do that before I add more, just to make sure. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm definitely planning on doing like a lot of fun looks this September, October. I mean, all the time, but I really want to get into the Halloween vibe again, so. I'm kind of going back to like 2016 YouTube type of looks. Nostalgic, I guess. Because, yeah, my art teacher in grade 9 went like viral on Snapchat or something stupid for her pop art look, and I'm like, I never forgot that, so Hey, thanks for joining. What do I do for Halloween? I don't know what I want to do for Halloween yet. That's the issue, is like I do all the looks and I'm like, but what do I want to do on like, oh, we'll correct that later. But like, what do I want to do on actual Halloween? I don't know. What are y'all thinking? Because I also need like 2 months of Halloween looks. So if anyone has any ideas, I would absolutely love to hear. And I don't know why I'm talking as I'm filling in the circles, but yeah. We'll definitely need more dots on the forehead. I think that's also what's messing it up, because it's like the forehead is like, what the fuck? It's like perfectly clean. I don't know if that makes sense. But I want to do a Megamind look. I had mentioned that earlier. I'll definitely do another clown look. I just love clown looks in general. I do those all year. I just did a skull makeup look yesterday. Thank you. Is it looking pop art though? Like I kind of feel like it's not quite. Like I know it's not finished, but is it getting that? Like I don't know. Would it Megamind be good? And I have like such a nice forehead for it. Like I don't know. It would be beautiful, I think. And I used to have blue hair, so it's like, you know. And I have the thigh high uh like boots. So I don't know, I kind of have like half the outfit already. The only issue is I don't really have like blue face paint. I'm really not like buying makeup right now, sadly. So it's like we're just trying to make do with what we got. Thank you. I thought maybe doing like a pumpkin look, like it's kind of basic, but I guess it's fun. Probably end up doing like a witch vibe look. I did think about doing the Gladys from the Weapons movie for Halloween, like actually Halloween, but then I did her makeup for video and I'm like, well, I've already done it. Like, I need it to be fresh. So, I always just opt to do a clown because the makeup's so iconic and easy. But again, like, I dress like a clown every day, so it's not that special necessarily. Okay. I do think filling in the dots is helping with the effect, but it's still got a long way to go. And we definitely need to add more of like the tiny dots just around the face. Because like the nose is looking very heavy and I need to kind of like balance it out. We'll see. Slow and steady, but we're getting there. Yeah. Yeah, clown makeup looks so good. Like I swear everyone clown makeup works for. It looks so it just has that vibe. It's gonna be like cute clown, scary clown, hot clown. Like you can do anything with the clown look. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going on the back of this brush because I want a bit more dots around the face. We're gonna expose the hairline. Everyone gasp. Maybe we'll get a little bit of a thicker brush for like the very edges because I think we do have to move down the face more. So I think that's why I'm not really getting like the effect I want to have. Because it's a little like, sorry, I just always lean back because it's easier to see. Or easier to see how it looks like on camera. That I don't like. That was too big. But I think these middle ground ones aren't bad. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. Where did that brush thing go? Oh, here. Okay. And I just want to go back in on the forehead. Try this side, but I'm going to try like... I can never do the mirrored vision for some reason. Just put a little bit more on the edge of the face. Okay, I think that is helping, even though it do look crazy. Keeping the bigger dots on like the outside edges, and then I'll use like smaller dots going further in. Words today. Ooh, this would have also been a good one to use. Anyways. Is that better? I think it looks more cartoonish. I don't know. Fill those in a little bit more. Again, my looks are never like perfect. It's just more the impression of what I'm trying to do. Yay, no, dude. That's why I'm literally like, the origin of my page is like, I'm bored and I need a creative outlet. May as well do a funky look. Like, it's always just been me in my room. So, hey, but like, that's the fun. I don't know. When there was like shower makeup did a trend, I'm like, that's me every day. And I love, love, love it. Except I wear my looks like that, like out of the house, but I don't expect everyone to do that, of course. But yeah, it's just fun. Like, I don't know, people take things so seriously. Just like, fine if it's deserved, but this is not it. Like, it's a makeup look. I don't know. Just gonna fill some in before I add more because I almost think I need like a one more dot smaller than this just to go a little further in. And just take it around the face one more time. If it's like really in my hairline, again, it's just the impression, like, I'm not gonna really like go too far into it again. But it's okay. The jawline I'm a little 50-50 on. But, and it's just a little repetitive now because I'm just like kind of filling in the dots where I see them. That definitely helps with the look when the dots are very, I don't know, uniform-ish. This was like, to be professionally done, I'd be a bit more precise, but again, this is just like me in my room for fun. So, yeah, you can hold yourself to whatever standard that works for you. Okay, not bad. May add a few little dots now. Okay, I think we're kind of getting there now, slow and steady. I'm going to do eyeshadow and then go in with the dots again, I think. And also the same vibe with the lips. But I am going to... It needs to be a little thicker. Like always like one little line just to kind of sharpen it up. Okay. Do the eyes and lips. Just a little bit of red here quickly. I don't like that. Okay. Cute. Hold on a minute. Lean back. Get the look. Definitely going to do red, and I am going to do the teardrop, which is like pretty iconic for these types of looks. But I think I'm actually going to do a white teardrop, maybe. I think it's getting better. I was a little nervous at the start, but I feel like we are getting better. But let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the red paint actually, and maybe give it like an outline. This may be a mistake, but I think it could look cool. Yay, I'm glad. I'm just gonna give it like a soft outline. Kind of going high up. Something like that, maybe. I kind of just follow the natural curve and then just keep it a little bit higher. Something like that. I'm going to go in with my finger just to see. Okay, yeah. And then I'm just going to tap the red on, kind of coloring in the line we just made. You could do a different color, but I think this is going to look cool together if we kind of use the same shades. And I am mixing it like a little bit. And I'll just build up the red shade until I have it kind of where I want it to be. And then I'm going to powder, and then I'm going to do a few more dots because I'm almost doing now dots over previous steps, and I don't want the products to like mix together too much. So I think that's how I'm going to do it. Okay. I'm just going to throw some. Ooh, it turned pink, but I think I want a red base. So I'm just taking some of the foundation off my lips. You can see there was a lot on. And we'll get a little bit closer to a red tone. Not being too careful. It doesn't really matter quite yet. going back in with my powder, I want a lot. And I'm just going to go all the way down on that. Okay, there's a little bit of red on the powder puff, so I'm just going to tap it all the way around just to make sure none of that's going to transfer. And then we're going to go pat down. It's going to transfer. And you're going to kind of rub that off. Rub some powder into it so it dries down again. Going on the other cheek. I have kind of one of these for these types of looks because it's going to get messy. Sorry, I know my knee is killing me today. I keep having to like throw my legs. And like, sorry, my playlist ended. I need to focus now. It's the only way I can focus. So, 1 second. Okay. And we're going to wipe this off, but I just do want to powder the whole thing down quickly. Because the cream product that I use for the dots also is like, I don't use it all the time. It does like transfer a lot. So it's more of a Halloween product for me. And I'm always going back in for more because I don't want to move the dots around. And they're going to transfer no matter what you do. So you just have to keep going in with more powder if you can. Use a lot down here. Kind of keeps everything locked in, including over here. And then I'm going to do these same dots over the eyeshadow and over the lipstick. Okay, I hope that's good enough. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to take a fluffy brush with a little bit of powder on it as well, just in case. I'm going to look in a mirror because I don't want it to transfer a lot. Just in case. Ooh, there was definitely product wet still, which is why we go back in with the powder and really make sure she's set on there. And I generally do this with like a lighter hand because, yeah, odds are it's not perfect. And that's okay. Okay, we'll do that. And then we're going back in with our little brush. I'm going to take a little bit more red. Like that. We're going to take some black. And just do like the outside of the lips. And then I'm going to take a bit of the white. Just adding like sketch lines. I don't know if pop art necessarily did lines and dots, but I just need that extra cartoon edge to this look today. So we're going to say that they did do that. Because it's semi-noticeable here, but I think we'll see it in the pictures a lot better. Okay. That white boost is really going to help the brow stick out and just also have a more cartoonish like look. Something like that. Oh, my knee is killing me, y'all. Why? Okay. I'm going to do little dots for the eye now. Oops, did not clean that brush. 1 second. Okay. jealous of your love. I think that's pop arty. No. Does anyone? I don't know. Have to put them back first. It's killing me. Okay, let's try to do like the teardrops now. Not really the right angle. We'll do better on the other eye. Okay. I'm gonna go in. I don't have a blue, which is not great. So I'm gonna go in with this like purple I have. I don't know if that's gonna even look nice, to be honest. Dude, the purple was obviously too dark. What is this though? Seriously, what did I do? actually going in with this light gray now over top. We'll take pictures from this way. Maybe there's 2 tiers. I think that may help. And the legends easy. And going in with the gray. Okay. Ooh, shit. And now I'm going in with the white. And just kind of sketching it in. I don't know about the teardrops yet. Maybe it's fine. Debating like kind of putting my hair back and putting paint in it. Yeah. I'm just gonna quickly just go like Make it a little more pop arty. At least in the front. Kind of looks like bird shit, but I don't know. I'm just trying to add those colors into the hair, but the red doesn't show up as well as the white does, obviously. So I think I might go a little bit more heavy with the white. Just make it very cartoon. Just in the front of the face, just for pictures. Definitely looks crusty. Let's try that. It's getting hot, so I may give up soon. Oh, and I want to do zombie makeup. That's another one for this year. I'm hopefully going to lock in on. There's things I want to say to you, but I'll just let you in. Maybe. I forgot about eyeliner. Duh. You'll be the first who ever did. Oh yeah, and I forgot to do that line under the eye. Really helps. And I'm actually going to go in with the white. You'll be the first who ever did. My touch. You'll be the first who ever did. Talk about that one. Is that pop art? Like maybe we're done, but I don't know. I mean mascara, but let's do that quickly. See if we like it. And I'm gonna do probably like 3 layers of mascara today because I want them to be quite chunky, cartoonish lashes. And I don't like fake lashes, so I just go crazy with mascara. Give it a second to dry and we'll do another coat. I think that's cool though. Or with the hair. The hair was maybe a flop, but I just wanted the vibe that it was like continuing, but I would skip the hair step if you're recreating. We'll see though. We'll see how the pictures turn out. But yeah, I kind of looked at references, but it's more for pop art in general. This is, I think, like a unique take. We'll see. But one more coat of mascara because I want, maybe even another. I want a nice chunky lash for this look. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think it came together okay. The tears are, but it's okay. Something we can improve on. I also think if I actually remembered my eyeshadow palettes and had a blue shade, it would be like the perfect pop. So I would say do blue if you have it. I just totally forgot all my palettes. So we're a little limited for color choice. Yeah, I wish I had a bright blue for that, but it is what it is. Debating if I want to do one more coat of mascara, but yeah, I definitely forgot that, which is so disappointing, but it's okay. Just gonna quickly pack up some of the stuff and then we'll do our last coat of mascara and take pictures. Yeah, feel free to subscribe if you want. We're kind of starting to pick up traction, which is exciting, and I hope it, perfect time for Halloween. So yeah, I'll be doing a lot of live streams. I'm hoping one a day, but I don't want to like promise that, but that's my goal. And I'm always looking for look suggestions if anyone has one or knows what they're going to do for Halloween. I'd love to kind of prep a look for that. But yeah, I just really want a nice chunky lash. So cool. I think this is it then. Let me come a little closer. I think it's pop arty. We could have done more dots, but I think this is like a good balance. Let me know what you think, of course, and I'll catch you guys in the next live stream, which is hopefully tomorrow. And if you have a look suggestion, let me know. That could probably be the look. I know someone had requested a goth look. I'm going to do that look, but I'm saving it for October. But it is coming, and I appreciate the suggestion from that. And thank you to everyone who watched this tutorial. If you ever recreate it, like please tag me. I would love to see. Yeah, and I will see you guys whenever the next video is. Hey, thanks for joining. Sorry, it's just ending. We did pop art today, but I'm hoping to go live tomorrow again. So if you have a look, comment. I'm on any video, like I'll see it. I'm not popping like that, so I'll definitely see it. Yeah, thank you. And let me log off because I'm really awkward at the end of the live streams. So Yeah, bye. Thank you.